Hi everybody, thanks for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today's project is this really beautiful gift box. It is a really good size. It is 6 inches by 4 inches by 2 inches deep, so you can get an awful lot in here. It's just a really simple gift box. The lid just slides on and off like that. But what it does allow me to do is to showcase you this gorgeous new stamp set. This is called A Special Reason. I think it is possibly my favourite stamp set in the new catalogue. This and Dragonfly Dreams are neck and neck. Has some matching dies, and I think the stamp set and the dies, the Stylish Stems dies, just go so beautifully together. Guess you could use this as a card front, and this is also a new product, this hexagonal embossing folder. I just think it is a really beautiful box, and I'm going to show you how you made it, and also allow, as I said, show you these beautiful dies and stamps. So shall we start before I stop waffling on too much, gushing about the beautiful new products? Yeah, let's start, shall we? Okay, so let's make the box first, and then we can get on to the fun bit of decorating it in a minute. So we've got 2 pieces of cardstock. This is crumb cake, and it measures 8 by 6 inches. This is Real Red, measures 10 by 8 inches. And this is really, you know, the simplest box you can ever make. The beauty in this project comes from the decoration on top of the box, as I said. So, bring in the scoring board, and we'll start with our crumb cake piece. This measures, what did I say? Just a tiny bit more than 8 by 6 inches, so if you're being pedantic, 8 and 1/16 of an inch by 6 and 1/16 of an inch. And this just makes sure that our lid will fit over our base. And we're going to score this all the way around at 1 inch. Okay, and then our Real Red bit, which measures 8 by 10, exactly 8 by 10, we're gonna score it at 2 inches all the way around. Okay, and finally 2 inches there. Okay, put the scoring board away. I'm going to grab out my bone folder. There we go. And some scissors. And we are going to cut up here, notch it out. So this is just each corner we are cutting up and we are notching out. Okay, turn it round, cut up, notch it out. Last one, cut that up, notch it out there, notch it out there. Okay, and then we'll do exactly the same with our crumb cake piece. Crumb cake is a really lovely, it's sort of like a craft colour. It's got a really nice little fleck in it as well. I do like crumb cake. It's a colour that I used to use a lot actually, and then I sort of stopped using it recently, so it's nice to be using it again. It does go really well with Real Red. And we can do exactly the same on each of the corners here. So just cut up and notch them out. And the last one. There you go. Okay. Move all those little scraps out of the way, and to build up a box, the simplest you are ever going to make, a little bit of fuse or another strong adhesive of your choice on the back of each of these flaps. And then just fold up and press those together. And then this is going to be our lid. There we go. and do exactly the same on our real red piece. Just need to put a little bit more fuse because these are larger flaps. And our last one, spin it round, here we go. Oh, didn't do a good flick there, did I? And then we can just fold this up. This is going to be our base. There we go. And then moment of truth, because we made that lid that tiny bit bigger than 6x8, it fits on perfectly. And now we are ready to pretty this up, and this is the really exciting bit and the bit that the video is really all about. As I said, we are using the very gorgeous Special Reason stamp set, and it comes with some gorgeous matching dies, which I have put somewhere and can't find them. Here they are, the matching stylish stems framelits. As I said, I think this is going to be a real sleeper set in the catalogue. I think people are going to find this very soon and realise just how beautiful it is. The first thing I have done is I've just stamped some of these images. So we have this beautiful flower, I've done that in Daffodil Delight, and the little one in Calypso Coral, and I've cut those out with their matching framelits. And then I've done some of the leaves as well. So these are in Cucumber Crush. I've tried to stick mainly to brights for this box. Cucumber Crush is an honorary bright. I know it's an ink colour, but I think it just goes really well with the bright collection. The other thing you get in the box is some, as well as sort of the die to cut out the outline, let me show you, is you get these two dies which cut out the petals. So what I've done is I've just cut out one here. This is some Daffodil Delight cardstock. So you can see this is the stamped flower, and then this is the die cut relief. So you could use that as a beautiful sort of window. It's a lovely effect on a card. You could put a different colour behind it. Let me show you what I mean. So you put some real red behind it, and that looks beautiful too, doesn't it? But what you can also do is you can use it like this, or you can use this same die that we used to cut out the stamped image, and we can run this through the Big Shot and we can cut out that relief. So we're just wanted to show you how to do that very quickly. Let me put those dies away, these little pieces, and I'll pull the Big Shot in and I'll show you just how that works. You can see how easy that is, and it's a stunning effect. Got my precision base plate on because I have been using that obviously to cut out these really delicate patterns, but these pop out of their dies incredibly easy as well. Don't have the magnetic platform on at the moment. Rather than me stop and go and grab it, I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape to hold this in place. And I'm just going to line that up where I think it fits best, which is probably about there. A bit of washi tape there, and I'm going to put a little bit on the other side. Okay, this is the Moroccan washi tape if you're wondering. I think I used washi tape recently in another video to hope to stick dies down, so I did go, oh, it's a lovely washi tape. Can you let us know what that is? So Moroccan is the one I've used here. I'm not sure what that one was. Let's grab that off, move the Big Shot away. There we go. And then you can just push out and see a tiny bit of washi tape stuck on the top there. You can see just how beautiful you can then get those shapes. So let's put my die away, and we will start to build up that beautiful design to go on the lid of our box. So I'm going to bring in those elements that I did earlier. I'm not actually going to do any stamping in this video, I've done it all in advance. So you got some lovely leaves, and we also got the relief of the Calypso Coral flower and two more reliefs of the leaf, so you can see how they work so beautifully together. And I've also, really advanced, I've also done a sentiment. So this says, I'm lucky to have a friend like you. There is a stamp for the frame and then a die to cut that out, and there's also a smaller die if you wanted to do the middle you can cut out the middle section as well. It is a really good stamp set, and as I said, it is going to be really popular, I think, once people catch on and notice it. Okay, rather than stick it directly onto the box lid, I'm going to do another new product. This is gorgeous. This Stampin' Up! Started in the Christmas catalogue, and they've started to do these really beautiful, really deep embossing folders. So this one is sort of a honeycomb hexagonal pattern, and it's really hard to sort of convey how deep and beautiful this pattern is, but when you see it in real life, it is just absolutely stunning. So the idea is this is going to go on top of a box to give a bit more interest, and then we are going to build up our pattern using our cutout flowers. So I'm just going to roughly lie those on top, kind of start thinking about how I want them to go, if I do want to use them all, or whether I want to use a few less. Maybe a leaf there, one up here. I want to do the pattern, the decorating slightly off center, but you can just sort of work out where you want these to go, just like this. Maybe one more. Do I want to use this flower? I'm not even sure I want to fit that on. Is that too much? I'm kind of thinking maybe those two reliefs might be a little bit too much, and we may be better off doing something like that. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? And then our sentiment, we can pop more over to this side, do you think? You know, it is just a case of playing around and deciding what you think looks the nicest. There is, you know, with crafting, there is no right or wrong way. A lot of people say, oh, I can't make it look as nice as you, or where should I lay this? I put it in the wrong place, I don't think it looks as good. But I don't think there is a wrong place to put anything, and then the sentiment can go there. I think that would look pretty nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's start sticking this down. So we're going to start with this big flower, a bit of tombow on the back of there, and we will slide that in, kind of like there, wasn't it? Maybe a bit further down. Okay, and then these two flowers, get these two leaves. Oh, these two leaves are going to stick underneath, so I'm just going to put a little bit of tombow on the back, this one, and I can slide that underneath the flower, stick that down. This one is going to go a little bit higher, maybe something like that. So again, just going to put tombow on the back. It's probably a bit too much, just the lightest touch here on these really beautiful die cuts. Okay, you will have a bit more time and can obviously spend a bit longer getting that perfect, but that doesn't look too bad, does it? This one's going to go here. Oh, we said we weren't going to use that one, didn't we? There's no right or wrong way to do this at all. What did we see? This one here, it's probably not, probably made it look nicer when I did it the first time, and now I took it off, I'm going to regret it. This one here, I think, oh, should have maybe done a one I prepared earlier, shouldn't I, rather than trying to do all this live. But this is just a, you know, there's such a gorgeous bundle. Did I say it's a bundle? So if you buy the die set and the stamp set together, you can save another 10%. Who doesn't like a bargain, especially at this time of year? I think everybody's feeling it after Christmas a little bit, aren't they? We certainly are. There we go. Beautiful. So we just need to then add that sentiment. I'm going to use a little bit of twine. So we've got some of, this is the linen thread. This is a classic, isn't it? It's just so beautiful. And I'm going to wrap this round just the hexagonal piece, if I can find a dimensional. We'll start with a dimensional on the end of my linen thread, because we are going to pop this onto the lid using some dimensionals so we get a little bit of depth. So just about here, the sort of height I want it to be at. And I'm just going to take, oh, that would have been nice. Maybe I should have popped that up on a dimensional as well. Oh, now I thought about it. Yeah, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to, and the great thing about that hexagonal folder is you can use that to make sure you are lining up your string nicely. So you're just going to go around a few times. I'm not going to do anything like as ambitious as a bow. I'm just going to stick that back down onto the other side of the dimensional. If I've peeled the back off, there we go. Let's just hold that in place on the other side of the dimensional, and we can cut off a little bit there. Okay. On my sentiment, again, I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of there. Peel off the back. Okay, and that is going to stick down here. Something like that. It says, I'm lucky to have a good friend like you. There are some nice sentiments in that stamp set. I didn't show you those, did I? Do we want to add this on? I don't think so. What do you think? Leave that off? I think so too. And then more dimensionals on the back. So it's kind of, you know, this would make a lovely card front, wouldn't it? I think I actually was inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest, which might have actually been a card. So, you know, you could do this design, and then that would make a beautiful card front, or you could make a card that matched the box. Beautiful, beautiful. This, as I said, I just love this stamp set. I think you're going to see a lot more of it. I don't know if this is my favourite in the stamps in the new catalogue. This and Dragonfly Dreams are probably rivaling for my affection at the moment. But this one is, yeah, I just think it's really beautiful, especially combined with the beautiful dies. So I'm just going to pop that on our lid in the centre. And there we go, a really good size, really beautiful, really gorgeous gift box. And it is made, as I said, using the Special Reason die set, Special Reason stamp set and the Stylish Stems framelits, which you can buy together in a bundle. And as always, you can buy everything they've used today over on craftycarolinecreates.com. Thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.